Actually, why would I do that now? Nope. Let's enjoy the last bit of fan favourites whilst it's there. Whoa, okay. Even for qualifying and then disconnecting. Interesting. fine. Nobody wants to hug. How do you lose 14 players to that minigame of all things? Nice. Oh yeah, I need to get my medals. Okay. Oh boy, I'm pretty sure my team's got a gold dragon / knight combo. It certainly does. That's quite a predicament our teammate got himself into there. Okay, he's got across. Come on, matey. Please get us at least 20 points. Go! Wow, there was someone by themselves. If we get past this one, the other squads might as well just quit whilst they're ahead. Considering we've got a gold knight, there's someone inside me. Trying to see where the bloody penguins are. There's one up there. Get off! Stop grabbing me, teammate! We're on the same bloody team! This is literal chaos. There's too many fucking players. Jesus. That was just carnage. I'm going to call it right now. It's going to be 1 snowball. Of course. Sod off. Great. What in the name of hell was that I was witnessing? What next? Team Tail Tag, then another 3-player team game, and then a 2-player team game? Nope, Thin Ice. Right, I think we need to win this, because do I need 3 or do I need 4 silver medals or higher? I think it's 3. Oh, it's the large bot 2 tier 1. Haven't seen this one in a while. Let's do it. We win. I didn't want to screw up the teammate in case someone else had a lot to work with. There's my 200 kudos, there's the shards I need, there's my crown, thank you very much. Nice. That's my dailies done, now I just need to finish getting gold medals in team rounds. But that can wait, that's not the one I want to play, I want to play fan favourites whilst it's still here. Damn it. Well, that's just kind of sad. And that's what body blocks almost stopped from getting up. Well, he's definitely not qualifying. Wow, that's sad. Too bad, so sad. Let's try again. Also, I think it's utterly hilarious that we've got a summer type event thing going on and the cosmetic reward is the bum bag. It's not even like something related to summer. You know, it could have had like some sort of Hawaii flowers or I don't know, just give them some summer shorts as a bottom only with nothing else to go with it. Kind of like a swimming trunks ordeal. Or like a coconut hat helmet. Yes. You love to see it as long as it's the one that's going to kill people. And by that I mean any version that's not got obstacles removed that are essential to killing people. So we've got Light Bridge, we've got Fists, we've got everything. Cool, we've got everything, and you're at the top. Fan. We've got everything then. The full works, full Monty. Perfect. Dynamic aim. Am I too far forward when it's hitting me? That's why. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I like that version of that either. I had to try. Only once though. Get up. Let's go get our first place. Two players have finished. Three, four, five, six. Seven, 8, 9, 10, 11. 12. Good job making sure I grief you off the map. I can't fit everyone perfectly. If it's Blast Ball, I know who I'm tunneling my balls on. If it's Hexagon, well, I can't control anything. And if it's Jump Showdown, we're not even getting any of them. We're going to go to Swiftler first. Okay. Sure. Watch me be at the back. For the shits and giggles. For the fans. Yep. Because instead of having 4 rows of 3, we've got a row of 2, 5 rows of 1, 6 rows of 1. And 3 rows of 2. Oh, he's gone anyway. I hope he found his time wasting worthwhile. And now the rest of us get to play a final. Jump straight down, please. Yes! Oh, I am so looking forward to tomorrow with Extreme Solos. This is going to be fun. Twice the crowns. Lots of death on every round possible because players suck at the game. Oh my god, I just realised Skyline Stumble's gonna murder the casuals. Like the new casuals, that is. This is an interesting pattern. Okay, so now we're back to... Doesn't matter if it's 50-50s or not, because you just stay where the two platforms are. Now it really doesn't matter. I can definitely hear people grabbing at the back. You dickhead. How did my grab do nothing? Oh look, he even calls himself out as one, so... Whatever. Move on. I tried to grab him as well because I knew he would. But apparently mine just does nothing and lets him jump. But then he also lagged around, so maybe his shit internet protects him. We go again. So how went work?
I'd rather not talk about it.
Wasn't like an incident like not like an OP didn't like have a cardiac arrest in the middle of the shop or something.
No. Just some dickhead throwing orders about, like, mate, you're not the boss. Fuck off.
More like a customer, like a Karen, or the male equivalent of a Karen.
No, it wasn't a customer. It was a colleague
Oh,
throwing orders about.
just like an actual like regular like person.
Yeah.
Not even like a manager or like an assistant manager.
Nope.
I hate people like that. Like, know your fucking place, twat. The only thing worse than that's like a job's worth in their own job where they like do it to a T just to annoy everyone. Like they're like, you have to follow the guideline exactly as it says in the book. And it's like, fuck off.
Yeah.
So yeah, I gave speedrunning a little go just as a time, and the fact that it's 15 minutes away from my actual PV is a bit dumb, especially because it's on emulator, so it loses like a minute or so in loads.
Nice.
Already feeling D-pad fun as well afterwards.
I bet. Yeah.
Yeah, 2.5 hours of zigzag D-pad with only half the game being not zigzag because vehicle levels. Well, considering the time I've already set, I would imagine if I get close to a 220, like if I get close to like 220 or I did actually sub 220, I would probably stop and try some of the other games that I would be going back to, because
Yeah.
I am not about to beat my current PB on an emulator that's not even legal to run on anymore. I would actually go and kill myself if that happened. Well, not IRL, but yes, you would want to kill yourself after that. Yeah, because I can't remember when it was exactly, but I know I remember seeing the announcement where like the Crash community decided to finally ban EPSXing.
Yeah.
And the emulators that do allow now, they do the thing that SM64 does, or like most Nintendo runners, where like you have to have like the taskbar thing at the top bit of the window showing what emulator you're using.
Oh, right, yeah.
Because I think you got to use BizHawk or you got to use RetroArch with certain like cores. Also, no Logan, because paid online and NSO are strictly being used for people who are playing said game, and I am going to crack down on this because there's been a few too many instances with people playing other games.
It's not just you, by the way.
No, and I'm not calling you out. I'm not calling you out on this because you're not normally the one that's doing that. But I can't be dealing with multiple conversations and stuff like that. Like, I don't want to have to do this, but like, general VC is there for a reason. Like, if I'm in general and I'm playing Fall Guys or something, then I'm fine for other people to come in and chat. But more often than not, I just want to be in a VC with people who are playing the same game. Like, we can still chat through Twitch chat, and that's fine. Obviously, it's not the same, it's the next best thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, only about 12 hours until Death Show appears.
Pog.
Yeah, when I was looking at that and thinking about it, I was like, wait, Skyline Stumble plus casuals. I think Skyline Stumble is going to be like a massive killer.
Maybe,
Because, like, people can't, like, the casuals can't even figure out the cycles on the light bridge as it is. When they're allowed to respawn.
Oh, it's gonna be so funny.
Bye! Does anyone want to share a hug? Nope. Yeah, one of the weeklies is to share 30 hugs with players. I'm assuming you can probably spam it on your own teammates, just like you can in the team game one. I'm not even grabbing you there.
And that's why.
Yeah, because where it's a hug, you actually have to be like holding each other. I think, like face to face.
I completely forgot I was supposed to play the video game.
Yep. That guy's got like 3,000 wins. Or 3,000 crowns. Nice.
Oh my god.
Anyone like the clip I posted in the in Repulsion Joe? If you haven't seen it, the gist is the guy grabbed the tail at the last second, so they're all tied on one, and it just eliminates every fucking squad out of the match.
That is pretty
Yep.
funny.
And it just says 0 squads qualified. Like, great. Yeah, I saw it, and I saw a guide on the Steam about it, and then I told Minnie to do it. And then Minnie popped it. I popped it on my ult. I mean, don't look at my Showbot counter. If you are gonna be like buying Showbots. I was gonna buy a one-off anyway, because like to be fair, and I was like, well, I was gonna wait until the Sonic stuff came out, because I was like, oh, they're doing more than just Tails. If it had just been Tails, I wouldn't have bothered. I was gonna get 5,000.
Okay.
The only problem with that, Logan, is you might be short of Showbox for the next Battle Pass. Because it's 1,500, and if you've gone from 1,500 to 2,100 and then spent 1,200, you're going to be short. Oh god, I bet that one over there is going to be by itself, that yellow one. Oh great. Narwhal's being a dickhead. Bye! He's gone. Okay, that guy just killed himself. It's not really fast enough to go for a kill. Okay, then two are grabbing again. Okay, both of them are. The way I see it is this game's pass is going to be the only way to get costumes to mess up, like to customize with, because no one's going to actually be buying costumes forever in this. They might get like 1 or 2 collabs if it's something that they're really interested in. But other than that, people are not going to buy Showbox. Okay, that guy's dead.
There's a grabber. His name's Lone Polar. What is this guy doing?
I don't know. I fucked up and didn't get there in time. Whatever.
Damn.
Oh, cool. It was a guy that has fucking 3,000 wins.
What a fucking clown.
Content update is required.
Oh, hello.
What have they done to the game now? Oh, they just updated the news. You got Summer Squads, Godzilla, Season Pass. Yeah, that kudos thing they're doing in the shop is the limited time offer. Oh, what the hell? They've updated special Showbox things. I like the sports commentator in that. But not the hair colour. I don't know what the fuck that's supposed to be. And then the camera's kind of cute. Oh my god, it's really cute. It's like a little Fall Guy on the top of it. That's cute. And then 2,000 Showbox. £16 for 2,000 Showbox. So you get 800 less Showbox, but you get free skins. Okay. What the fuck is that? That's horrible. Ugh. Nope.
Nine.
Yeah, that's ugly. That's fucking hideous. And I thought fucking Horsey was awful. Is that what it's called? Let's have a look.
Something like that.
I'm pretty sure I have it, unfortunately. Did I get it? I might have refused to pick it up. I might have it. I think I refused to pick it up. Yeah, I'm certain I don't have it. Cool. I don't have the fucking horse. So I think it was one of the first ones I put in. It was like, hey guys, it's really cheap. And it's like, no, I don't like the horse. I think I have the medieval horse, which is just as bad as the regular horse.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, back to the Showbox story, yeah. So I was going to wait until Sonic stuff came out so I could see what the price of the bundles would be. And I was likely going to get 5,000. Then I stopped and thought about it, and I was like, wow, if I'm going to go in for just a one-off purchase of Showbox and never again, other than potentially just the occasional £3.19 pack, because some of them might be okay skins to have, plus the 600 Showbox, then I might as well just get a one-off with the 13,000 Showbox. Because I would like to pick up the Wii animation I missed from Season 2 when it eventually gets put into the shop. And I would like one Wii animation that is going to be in the shop this season at some point.
I have 96 ping today. Please give me Jump Showdown, thank you.
I don't know what my ping is because I've turned it off because it's fucking useless. I mean, if you join our party, then fine.
Woo!
Whoa.
Ow.
There's a spike thing there.
Thanks, Bob.
Some of the challenges for the squad celebration is hilarious. Like, I don't mind going back and finishing them off because I've only got one left to do. But one of them is literally you have to play 6 games because you've got to get to the final round 6 times.
Right.
Yeah, so one of them is you've got to win 3 times. You've got to get to a final 6 times. You've got one that just says 60 seconds of airtime in any show. I can't remember what the other ones were now. Just qualify in reach round 3. I think like qualify 3 times in squad celebrations or something, and then there's one that's just like get to the final round. No, I've already covered that one. Whatever. Point is, they're kind of piss easy. Like, it's not even worth getting the 6th challenge. Like, once you've got the pattern, you might as well just stop. Because it's just another bum bag accessory.
Great.
Also, Clan of Yeetus is now showing on the upcoming shows. It looks like it's going to be a multi-winner type ordeal, and the reward is 10 shards for 3 rounds. So, that's not going to be worth it once you get the rewards from the clan thing.
Great.
I think the finals were like ski fall and like 2 other race rounds. Damn it.
Hello.
Get up.
What up?
I am in the lobby.
Fuck off!
Fuck me. Oh no, dude. I'm sad.
Wait this out.
Ah, no.
You choked first place, SMH.
I wasn't even gonna get first.
Oh, well, there were sweatybetty.com ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of can't believe I had that random fucking idea last night, but the fact that Jacob's on board with that sounds hilarious.
Yeah, it's vodka night.
I just want to farm crowns tomorrow when everyone falls off the map and dies. It's gonna just be it's,
5 remaining.
yeah, it's gonna just be raining crowns. Round 3 slime scraper, okay.
Then round 4 final.
I'm guessing you guys are playing squad celebration.
Nope.
No.
Squad celebrations are only team games.
Oh, right.
It's 16 players, and so it starts team tail tag. It will pick a random 3-team game, then it will go to finals, which is a 2-team game.
Oh, the patty cake game mode. That's right.
Yeah.
The patty cake mode. I still never finished that challenge. I don't think I did anyway. I'm at 721 out of
Squad
1,000.
Celebrations is great for it because you can literally, with a friend, use the first round team tail tag. You can just wait till, you can just like from like when it starts to 30 seconds left, just spam grab with your friend and then use the last 30 seconds to try and qualify, and then just play the rest of the show as normal.
No.
I got body blocked by the fucking toucan. I saw myself get the physics for it. Damn it.
I am not.
I am not going
for that
anymore. I've only meme gone for the hammer a couple of times on like when I haven't been on with my stat tracker, and it's never ended well. I either missed or just, well, I just really missed it.
Nice.
I'm gonna go for one attempt at this. Nope. Get up! Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Get... Hello! Okay. Go up that way. The Squad Celebrations is actually surprisingly better than you'd think because it's only teams of 4 in the team game, so they're not complete garbage, and you can carry your team much easier.
Yeah.
I literally hard destroyed a random team of 4 in basketball earlier in the finals.
Nice.
That guy's dead.
Mate, you're dead.
Boy! Okay, I think we've got like 6 people at the moment. 7, 8, 9, 10. I think it's like 11 or 12.
Great.
Seems to average about 11, 12 players.
The voice she used just sounded like Froggy.
Froggy.
See, the thing is, my 13,000 V-Buck purchase isn't dumb, because unlike Dark 73, yes, this is a call out to Dark 73, unlike Dark 73, I didn't go and run out and buy Showbox on day 1 of free to play.
Wow.
Yes, he did. He unironically bought 13,000 Showbox on day 1. And I was just like, why? Literally, why?
Great.
But I thought you loved Jump Club.
Sure.
It's got fruit as well, your favourite version. I know how much you love the strawberries and blueberries. Come on, grab me, please. Yay, we got the hug. There you go. I wonder if it does, like, or not. Who knows? Oh, bye. Yeah, it's kind of shocking, you know. Like Splatoon 3 is only like 6 weeks away or something stupid.
Ow.
6 weeks away, we still haven't actually had proper info on the game other than, hey, these are weapons that you already know about. Give us more information. Oh, for fuck's sake. Give us more information about the bloody special weapons, damn it. That's what I'm excited about though, is that the special weapons actually look useful in Splatoon 3 versus 2. I can actually make smart plays with specials that don't involve getting murdered because they all suck.
I'm looking forward for the game to die in 10 million years.
You think Nintendo's going to keep their online servers up for 10 million years?
Fuck knows.
Oh, there was like a model. I'm trying to find.
Sorry, that was fucking triggering me. Having a pixel underneath my tracker.
Oh cool, apparently that's close enough to dying. I love this final. Totally a skill-based final. Oh, I got some crown shards.
I got an ice cream apparently.
That would be 60 seconds of airtime.
I love when I'm trying to type fast in DMs with someone and then my keyboard's just like, no, you're gonna type certain letters in the wrong order and like just make constant typos because it's funny.
Imagine making typos.
Yeah, like, okay, so, yes, the weeklies, some of the epic weeklies are earn at least a gold medal in team rounds. I didn't know there was more than gold, so the at least is cleverly added on there, isn't it? Share a hug with 30 players. Oh
I
well.
think it does count if you just spam your teammate.
That's what I thought, because it's literally the same thing. So if we get hoverboard here, we can just do it at the beginning of the fucking thing where it's easy to survive.
Yeah.
And then whilst we're waiting for the fucking hoverboard on the low gravity section. Oh no, the hoverboard left without us.
Oh no.
Yeah, this pattern's pretty nice at least. Wish I could say the same for the reward. Like, that's what I was saying, like, imagine having challenges that are meant to be about summer, and that the squad celebrate is meant to be a summer type thing, and then your accessory isn't even summer themed.
Nice.
Like, yes, because when nothing says summer more than a bum bag. It's a better name than the US gives those fucking things.
What were we talking about? I went to pee.
Bum bags.
I don't even know what those are.
Fanny pack.
Oh. I've heard of a fanny pack, not a... I've never heard the other name for it.
That's because they're called bum bags over here. Which I think is
Oh.
a better name than fucking vagina pack.
I think it's because people wear it on the front
Yes, they do.
instead of on the back.
They still run on the front here, but they're called bum bags. Well,
Maybe
at
they
least-
were called bum bags at one point, and some random Karen over here was just like, I don't want my child saying the word bum because that's another word for butt, and butt's a bad word in my household. And then they were like, well, shit, we have to listen to this one woman that'll dictate the entire language of a country. Because that's just how it works now. I don't.
How it works is Americans are dumb and made stupid changes to the English language, like sidewalk.
What the fuck is a sidewalk?
What do you guys call it?
It's a fucking
Pavement.
pavement.
Literally, people in my area call it a pavement. We don't say sidewalk where I live. It's
Yeah,
weird.
but like, generally across America, it's called a sidewalk, and it's fucking stupid.
I am aware.
Like what? Do you walk on your side? Like you just lay on your side and then
Sidewalk.
you're just walking with your legs in the air and you somehow move forwards or something. What?
It's like that one Urkel video edit where he's just like plug walk. I'm gonna post that after this so it gives context. I don't know why we call it that. See, these are the types of conversations I like to have between American and British people where we're just talking about different sets of words. Some other British people I've tried to do that with, they're just like, well, at least our country doesn't have school shooters. I'm just like, I mean, no, but I wasn't gonna make it a serious, I don't know. I wasn't gonna make it a
Bang!
serious
Bang!
conversation.
Bang!
Yeah. Like, it just
At
makes
least
the
we don't
conversation
have
all
school
about
shooters.
bang.
But yeah, nothing is better. Like, it was really great waking up on the 5th of July and seeing online, oh, there's been a shooting at a 4th of July parade. It was like, great.
Wow. I didn't even celebrate America that day because stuff happened.
It's not
Not
even
gonna say what it
celebrating
is,
America.
but-
It should be celebrating the UK breaking up with America, and America never recovered. How will
Wait,
I?
the UK. That's a funny thought.
Yeah.
The UK celebrating the 4th of July just because America's not a part of their
I mean,
country.
we don't, but that's like the joke that we have online. It's America Divorce Day.
Let's go.
And then meanwhile, Canada's just like, hi.
Canada's normal. Canada's like, why are we attached to these weirdos?
I have a friend who's from Canada. She just tells me Canada's just a copycat of the US. Whenever we have shitty laws in the US, they copy them a few months later in some form.
Yeah, but generally speaking, Canada's like better than the US.
Oh, I agree. I agree. It's just, yeah. It's just funny.
I can't even like get over. Like, I understand part of the problem is the US is so far removed from the rest of the fucking world that most Americans will never ever leave their country, and by or to that extent, continent.
Yeah. Or really, to the extent of the area I live in, county. Some people won't even leave the state where I live unless it's like for a NASCAR race or something.
Oh boy, the car turned left. It turned left again. It's turned left again. And guess what? It turned left one more
turned left
time
again.
just to get to the end of the lap. Oh boy, that's so exciting. Why not just watch fucking Formula 1 instead?
Oh, people where I live would have a heart attack watching Formula 1 because they turn left, but they also turn right. Oh, somebody
Oh
call
my
a doctor.
God.
Is it weird I actually kind of like NASCAR even though it is a stupid sport? If we can even call it a sport.
Is it?
I just like watching it whenever people just cause intentional wrecks and then like they'll just fight each other outside the car, like swear at each other a bunch. It's just funny.
Motorsport.
I just like watching people fight. It's funny. Because I'm like, at least it's not me that's in the fight. I'm not the one getting hurt. So I can laugh at it.
I don't think anyone should laugh at violence, but that's just me. Unless it's like fake violence on a TV program, or if we really want to go down the fake violence route, WWE.
Oh hell yeah, we love that.
I just like laughing at...
guy in
What
underwear
WWE?
punched that other guy in underwear.
No. I like the one WWE clip where Triple H is talking to Vince, and he's just like, "You hate roosters. I don't hate roosters. You hate cocks. I love." It's such a funny clip.
That was the thing.
You've seen that, Bradley? I'm sure, right?
Yeah, I've seen it.
That's such a good clip. Excuse me. Sorry if I'm burping a bit. I've had like chest pains all morning. I don't know why.
Imagine it being morning when it's literally 11 p.m. at night.
I know.
It'll be morning soon.
I like how
Wow.
just weird our standards for time zones are.
Oh look, we've not filled in the rows again.
I'm in the back.
Let's see, a row of
Guys,
two,
I'm
a
in
row
the- I'm
of
near
two,
front.
2 rows of 3, 3 rows of 1, then a row of 2, then a row of 1.
At least I'll get a decent cycle. Jesus Christ.
Epic
Get up,
Dog
oh.
Gamer. Oh,
There he goes.
Yes, because the game
Alright,
decided
people.
though to be rolled on the floor for about 5 seconds, long enough to get hit off by the bar. So, as I don't agree with that elimination, I am deleting that show. Didn't happen on my stat tracker.
just like how I deleted my VOD. Wait, what VOD? I didn't delete any VOD. No stream happened.
That VOD was content. It was funny.
Well, I'm glad you guys enjoyed it, even though I wanted to commit a toaster bath after that stream.
I wasn't even there. I had to like go watch clips of it.
I got to at least show Bradley the epic button bashes where you threw your lead in the bin and got eliminated on overtime. That was one of the funniest moments.
That was horrible.
But genuinely, most of your issues were just not knowing certain bits or making mistakes that were like on your end, like on a serious note.
I suppose.
That's why the anger was
No,
funny
but then-
and why we were poking fun. Like, it's not fun to poke fun when it's outside your control. Like, let's say you're on a team game and you scored like 4 points or something, like full ball, when your teammates are just conceding 6 goals, one after the other.
Yeah.
That's when it can't be funny because it's like, yeah, great. Or you're playing squad with like some friends and you've got a rando Phil guy who gets you eliminated because he decides to get knocked out on a survival game in the first 2 seconds. Those 2 black and white skins with the hat must be in the same squad.
I think they are.
I think,
Get off me.
I think
Look
they've
at
even got the
logo.
same faceplate as well.
They look like Busker Boy penguins. Ah! I just Sudoku bombed someone. And someone Sudoku bombed me. That's nice.
This round's just trash.
I'm.
Hey.
GG's.
Yeah.
Let's queue up again.
GG.
Alright, time to eat my spag ball.
Part of me wishes I didn't delete the VOD now because I'd probably laugh at how hard I was raging, but at the same time, it was just like, ugh.
But at
I'm
the same
having
time,
PTSD from some of the games I played.
at the same time, you've got to kind of learn to laugh at yourself. And also, it would be good to look back at parts of the VOD and be like, okay, this is where I fucked up.
You're right.
And then you
And
know
I
how
usually
not to
don't-
fuck
I
up.
usually don't delete VODs. I did it out of anger that one time. I'm not gonna do it again, but that one time I did it out of anger and I regret it.
Let's go Vaporwave Polar Bear.
And admittedly, some other stuff happened that day that just kind of made me depressed. Nothing to do with Fall Guys, so that didn't help my feelings either. But that aside, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's a
I
good
like
faceplate.
that.
Do I have any Christmas or snowy, wintry patterns? Do I have snowflakes or something? I don't think I've got snowflakes. I've got winter trees. Now I've got to find a colour to match.
Hey guys, look, it's me, Nico. No, I'm just kidding. Wait, what pattern am I using? Like a moon. Oh, no, that's a cat. Oh, yeah. Snowman.
Do I not have any colours that fit this? That's close enough. Oh yeah, one of the leakers has finally recorded gameplay of the fucking Sonic the Hedgehog level.
Oh yeah.
I have not had
Is
a
it
look at
any
it
good?
yet. I have not looked at it yet.
Okay.
I'm gonna imagine, if I had to go out on a limb, it is probably a reskinned Hoopsie Legends.
Oh, God.
Oh, lovely. I love that minigame. It's so good.
That minigame's fine. It's either get a gold ring early, or if the gold rings keep being in stupid positions, just go for 6 white ones, because you can get 6 white ones quicker than someone can go gold white or white gold, because a lot of people will get like 1 white and then wait for a gold.
My main issue when I was playing that game was just the fact that it was always whenever we had like a bunch of people remaining. So even when I was like, okay, it's not worth going for gold rings, I'll just go for white ones. There would always be someone else there that would beat me to it. Like, people were just so fast at that game mode, I couldn't keep up hardly.
I
It
think,
kind of frustrated me.
but the thing is, I think that I'm pretty sure that mode's got a 70% qualification rate or 60%. So
So it's just
realistically,
RNG?
no, as in every single round has a percentage of qualification, i.e., depending whatever the number of players is in the lobby, only that percentage will qualify. So most of the time, in race rounds, it's normally like 70%. So like you will go from 60 to 42. You will lose 30% of the players. So 18 players, like yeah. So like right now we've got 60. So every race round is typically 70% of your players will get through, and the 30% will get eliminated. Each round does that. Every single round has a percentage that it will look for to qualify, and then it will just look at the player count, run the percentage, and go right. This many players will qualify, and once we hit that amount, we end the round.
Right. That does make sense.
But pretty much all of them are like 60 to 70%. Some are 60, some are 70. Some are all. So, you know, like survival rounds will be all players if it times out. Slime Scraper and Slime Climb are the only race rounds where it will qualify everybody as long as you finish the race. Early cycle.
My character didn't jump high enough for the cycle there. There we go.
PB by 0.01. Oh, that's so dumb.
That could have gotten a PB as well if I had not messed up the cycle.
I went from
I was off by, like, a few
54.77 to 54.76.
Wow. Really shaving off the seconds.
But yeah, you'll love the next show that's coming out tomorrow.
Oh boy.
Extreme solos. You fall off, you die.
I mean, I played the squads version of that, so
2 crowns for winning the show, and most of the rounds to compensate for you fall off, you die, have longer timers, so you can take your time a little bit more most of the rounds.
yeah.
But I mean,
Okay.
you've seen how the casuals fare on Skyline Stumble when playing when playing Future Fumble. So you know, without SBMM, because this mode won't have SBMM because of it being a sideshow, yeah, you're gonna see a lot of death by the end of round 2. There'll probably be like 2 people left after round 2.
I mean, I played the squads version of already, and that was simultaneously the one where I got the bugged hexagon and we got a free win. That
And
was
also
fun.
the one where you're getting stuff lost and you have to roll F4.
Yep. I wonder if they fixed that, whatever the issue was.
I don't think so, because I'm pretty sure Cypher had it a couple of days ago.
Yeah.
Ugh, can this game... No!
Yep.
I don't
Whatever.
No,
get it.
I choked first again. Probably. I don't know.
I just went full, so I was right down the middle, so I had no hope of. I'm gonna come and get it. No, I'm joking. I mean, if I got the bounce off of the lily pad, I would have taken first.
I am hopeless right now. I messed up near the start,
I mean,
and I got body blocked. And I got body blocked. I jumped too early.
yeah.
I'm out.
Try hard,
I got
Oscar.
body blocked. I got body blocked twice trying to get up there, and then when I got up there, I messed the jump up because I got body blocked mid-flight. Just people love the body block. We need a game. We need a game mode where body block is just disabled and you can phase through people, like a time trial mode.
No, we'll never do that.
I know.
But I mean, give it a few months and we'll have a map creator.
Cool. Then I could just recreate all the game modes and just turn off body blocking.
You still can't do that. But I can't. I know what I'm planning to do. I think if it's not too much hassle to make stuff, I'm gonna make a Kaizo slime scraper. I'm gonna just
boy.
make a fucking slime scraper that obliterates everyone and their mother. And there will never be an easy variation, and then then somehow they'll do like a community created show, and then my round will be in there, and everyone will die. Might call it like L Science Scraper Senor, and then it will just kill everyone. Penguin.
No, just do Slime Scraper Epic and then put a bunch of Arabic text so it gets a better chance of being featured. If it works for Fortnite,
Oh,
it should work for
shit.
this game too. Nice.
Well, there goes PB. PB, you're dead.
Yeah.
Got body block.
Damn it. Not enough. I'm not getting height.
Yeah.
Got it. Barely. Like I dove and landed on the wall.
That's a good strategy. Holy. I mean, if you could, well, it's a good play if you can do it. Maybe not a good strategy.
Shit. If you're on about the thing where you cut out the punching glove area, then
Yeah, kinda.
You should have a look at the world record for this level on YouTube.
Yeah, it's
I'm
crazy.
I'm scared.
There's some really cool stuff you can do on this level.
No!
Like the world record, like 27 seconds or something.
Oh, I'm not.
I'm taking my first place.
Oh no. I don't know if you should go for that, Bradley. Oh no, he's not. Okay, never mind. I got confused. I got confused.
Why is
I
there
misinterpreted.
Is that what? Is that 2 people that are qualified? 3? 4?
There's a 4th.
That guy's dead. That guy made it. He might fall off though.
The red guy's just waiting on you. Oh.
He qualified. What place did you
Yeah.
get?
7th.
7 people out of 13.
Now I kind of wish I made it. Good grief. Sad.
And now time for Jump Club. Oh look, it's Jump Club, but golden.
That means it's special. Ooh.
Oh look, speaking of horse, the horse is in that fucking loading screen.
Peter, the horse is here.
We have, let's see, we have 3 console players and 2 PC players. So 4 and 3. PC players elite. I can already tell that the superhero guy is going to be a grabber. I know that fucking, yeah, I knew that skeleton guy was going to be a grabber. Oh no, I don't like this.
Why does it have to be a fucking split every...
Because Mediatonic hates skill. Oh no.
And we're dead.
No, no, no. If we get the superhero guy off, then we're by ourselves.
No! Dickhead.
Of course. Shoot up again. I like how I always
GG.
get him off and then he tries once and I'm dead. Every time. Every time. Like I said, I stand by my like opinion on the fact that it's utterly stupid not letting new players experience more than 19 rounds.
Oh no.
Like, if like, it's one thing to go ahead and like keep them away from like the legacy and experienced new players. That's logical and that's fine. But when you stop them from being able to play certain levels, what do you think is going to happen when they decide to queue up for duos or squads or a sideshow fan favourites or, you know, this season only levels?
They're gonna get
Wow,
blocked.
I got body blocked from the entire tunnel. Like, it took me ages just to be able to get in. That was dumb. At least I got the gold tunnel, so I was able to skip ahead.
Oh yeah, I don't know if it was on stream yesterday or it was earlier today, Bradley, but this bit here, I got hit by a water balloon and it shot me over the blue pipes and I fell off and respawned and had to jump down the slime wall again.
I had one earlier on the. I had one a while ago with the first water balloon shooter, where like I got launched so high up in the air that I almost entirely skipped the water balloon section, but it ended up not working. Oh come on!
I think the world record does that.
Well, like goes up and over the wall.
No.
Yeah.
The thing is, those sorts of things are so inconsistent because the
I
game.
can't grab it. This is terrible. And then I got stuck. It wouldn't jump. Great, I'm not qualifying because I got stuck. Are you kidding me? You know what? I'm not even gonna bother. There's no point. I literally got stuck on the bar after getting body blocked like 5 times in a row.
That might be an auto
like-
grab thing. I don't use auto grab. Hate it.
Autograph doesn't even work on trapezes.
It does.
You have to manually grab it.
No, it does.
It doesn't for me. It's never worked for me. I have to manually grab it.
As someone who noticed it when we were testing, like pre this update coming off for free to play, it does. It absolutely does because it threw me off because like I obviously went up to jump and then it auto grabbed, and because of it auto grabbing, it only lets you off if you hit the jump button rather than letting go of grab.
Yeah. Pretty much.
When will they fix Pipe Dream? This is so sad. I want Pipe Dream back. I'd probably say Season 6 was the second best season.
Yeah, if you ignore how long it was, yeah, I'd say so.
I'm like purely going from the mini games. Like Party Promenade's one of the best race rounds. Pipe Dream's pretty good. Full Tilt is not great. And then Airtime is fine, but a bit quick and unforgiving on a single mistake. Leading Light's bad, and then Sweet Thieves is bad. Whereas Season 5, like, I only really like... Bubble Trouble and Lily Leapers? Like, Treetop Tumble's fine, it's just there, I guess. It's not a particular... I like the idea and the theme, but I'm not like that... I'm just not that keen on it. It's, like I said, it's just kind of there. And then Penguin Pool Party is hell on earth. Get rid of it and set the tropical version of the penguin on fire. It must pay for its sins. And then Stomping Ground is also hell on earth. And then Lost Temple is hell on earth.
It's pretty. So season 5 sounds like it was one of the worst seasons.
Mm-hmm.
I think
Season
it
2 was a
second
pretty
long-
good contender as well.
It was the second longest season.
Did you fill in the survey, Radwin?
When was it?
Today? You got like 24
No.
hours. I don't know when it Don't know when it was. It came this morning, but I don't know what time. But yeah, you would have time to fill it out. Some interesting questions on there. Someone on the subreddit, technically this is breaking NDA because the thing,
Fuck it.
like their thing was like, I don't know if it counts as NDA or not, but like it was like a Bob email for the survey. But they noticed that one of the questions was to do with what things do you like about the game, and one of them was price of the cosmetics, like price of cosmetics in the shop. And then on the what do you not like about the game, that one isn't on there as an option.
Right.
So you can't say you dislike the price of cosmetics, but you can say you like the price of cosmetics.
Wow. You know what one of the worst parts about that Fall Guys stream I had was? It wasn't even the gameplay itself, it was the fact that I had 2 cousins over that day. Both were little kids, so I wasn't allowed to swear all that much. I literally had to filter myself out.
God, that would be hell on earth for me.
So, and I still kind of got in trouble for it anyway because I was yelling a lot, but regardless, I don't care. Oh hey, it's the game mode that I've never beaten. Or the mini game. I keep saying game mode instead of mini game. I know it's the wrong terminology. I just keep saying it wrong all the time. I don't know why.
He didn't do it. We're fine. Oh my god, it's Sanic the Hodgehog.
Sonic!
And then that guy's just going to be a knobhead. Because he'll be like, hey look guys, I'm the last guy, I'm so funny, I'm wasting everyone's time.
Look at me, I've got the entire battle pass unlocked. Good for you, so do I.
Yeah, it's not
I'm
like
at
it's
like
hard.
72 right now.
I've almost finished it on my own.
I had a friend who's like I told him about what level I was at, what you guys are at, and he was shocked. He's like, there's no way you can level up that fast. And I'm like,
Yeah,
I barely even go for challenges and I leveled up quickly. Like it's easy.
If you do your dailies and do your weeklies, you get there
within like 2 weeks. 2 to 3 weeks.
yeah.
2 to 3 weeks.
It's insane. Only Fortnite could be that easy.
That game's dead to us, so it doesn't matter. They can suck my cock. Oh, look at that. I mean, you're at the front, but look at how many rows of ones there are.
Yeah.
4. 4 rows of ones and 2 rows of 2s. 3 rows of 2s. 4 rows of 2s, actually. Like, genuinely, why can't they just have it spawn everyone in rows of 3? Why does the game just refuse to do that?
Because the game is funny.
Funny game.
Because, like, this is, like, the whole problem of them being like, oh, we've got SBMM in the game. It's like, great, but make it so that you actually have fair spawns then. Don't have it so that you've got, like, 20 people and then some people are spawning in, like, the 5th row while some are spawning in the front row in a race round. And then expect the people at the back to qualify. It's just... The game was designed not to be skill-based in certain aspects with the ragdolling and... like some of the janky physics and all of that sort of stuff. And then it's just like, you think it's a good idea to bring in skill-based matchmaking and then not make things more skill-based? It's like you have team... Like, it's why I also don't understand why they brought in team games. Again, like in duos and squads. It's like, they haven't made a team game, a new team game, since Season 3. And no, people can't run up to me and say, oh, but Sweet Thieves. Sweet Thieves is its own thing, which is a single round show, and that's it. And on top of
like team games,
people do.
Depends.
I don't mind team games, but they've got to be done right. Like, Jinxed is good. I like Jinx as a two-team game. I like Basketball as a two-team game, but they need to be smaller. That you can't have 20 versus 20, 16 versus 16. If two teams were capped to 12 versus 12, it wouldn't be so bad. Or 10 maybe, 10 versus 10. I think 10 versus 10 should be the cap for big teams.
I'd say the absolute cap is 10. Yeah. I'd say 10 or below would be the perfect scenario.
And then for three team games, 10, 10, 10, that's fine.
Yeah.
Or 12, 12, 12 if you're playing squads, just so you've got like, you know, three teams of squads. I was considering going over there as well. Well, those two are dead.
Bad idea.
Amogus.
Bye, Sonic.
How did that guy survive? Really?
Don't worry, the fan will probably get him off soon. Like that.
Yep.
Like that.
Yep. I had a feeling that was gonna get him.
We're number 480. Right, I'm gonna end my stream there and leave the lobby because it's 11:30. I'm not trying to go any longer.
Okay. I'll play for a
Wow,
little
2
bit longer.
crowns.
Okay, fine. I'll play for a little bit longer.
I mean, I'm only gonna go for like maybe 30 more minutes, maybe an hour.